And we are using this piece of wood right here. That is a wood wedge to point at objects throughout the room. It is in no way, shape, or form used for a firearm. It is used to install windows and doors in construction. We will use this piece of wood to point at objects throughout the room. It is a wood wedge used to install windows and doors. We will use it to point at objects throughout the room. And welcome, guys. Gotta say that every time. It's a pain. Guten Abend. What's up, Cold Leo? How's it going? Welcome to Desert Armory and More. It's hard for me to know if you're new or old because the way YouTube's acting right now, it's in your channel handle, not your channel name. Kind of weird, but I think you're new. Appreciate you coming, buddy. Sometimes I go by people's little avatar picture, and I don't think yours has been in here. There goes the rest of my green tea. Guten Abend. Beautiful collection. Thanks, Douglas. Appreciate you showing up. It shows there's only one of you in here, but there's 3 of you. At least. Dutch says he's back. Yep, you're back. Gotta clean the lint off of that thing. Need to add an avatar picture so you remember me. I remember you automatically because I have a brother named Jordan, and yours usually says Mr. Jordan on it. Back to the Future. There we go. So I remember you. Let's see, is that JoJo or Boom Boom? That's Boom Boom, right? I think so. Jack Knowles. Boom Boom, yeah. We'll see if the algorithms pick up. If it dies off too soon, I might just have to call it a wash tonight, unfortunately, but we'll see. We will see. I am pretty tired too, so we'll see. Just trying to decide what to do tomorrow. If I do it enough, I might be able to do multiple stuff for the channel tomorrow. Go shooting in the morning, possibly, and then hike in the afternoon. I'm not sure. What's up, Bean? Bear, I mean. I'm watching the Kalashnikov documentary. There you go. While being here. Boom, boom. Okay, that's what I thought. Jack Knowles. Because he used to have an avatar with a hard hat on it. Brett. How's it going? Brett Holdeman. Holdeman. Gulp. You got breakfast with that? Mm-hmm. Lunch, dinner, supper, tea time, all the above. Yes, sir. Thanks for coming by, Mr. Bud Blade. Did you finish the Zebra product? Peasant, as much as we could. The guy never bought trim for it, which is a pain. Technically, Aiden, I only have one. Right there. Just because it has a scope doesn't mean it's a sniper. Friend, is that legal? They're all legal. Do I have an AWM? I don't, Fezler. Just chilling. Hope these storms pass quickly. Fezler, do you have an AWM? I don't. You just asked that. Don't ask it so soon when you just asked it. Favorite knife on the table is the buck right there because I have a lot of sentimental value behind it. God damn, that a lot of guns. Daniel says hi. Jose says hi. The Latin Snake says, you the plug for the cartel. Nope. What state you live in? Arizona? What's up, Racer? How's it going? You need more weapons. I do. You are so right, Hal. Government stripped me of my rights to own firearms. Exferent? Sorry about that. Torrential Hawk says, dang, can I see 1911? It's right there, Jesus. My bro is a walking arsenal. Do you have a 30-30? I do, Brett Holdeman, right there. Right there. Let's see, this is Interpropit. What if a kid is watching? By the way, Candy, this is for 16 and older. That's what the YouTube video is set at. So if a child's in here, they're using somebody else's phone that they're not supposed to be. Let's see. Do you have an MP40? I don't. What do you think about Shield Plus 9M? Very good, Chris. They're good. Yes, they're real. I believe with the collection, man. Got quite a few myself. Nice, Spammer. Where's ready for zombies? Yep, Jesus is nice. Which Mark series is that? Bear, that's a Mark IV. Do I have any World War II era pistols? Adam, I don't. I have 2 rifles. Do you have ray guns? No. Any FNs? Exferent. Right there, I have an FN 57. Instantly got 88 more views. That's because I restarted it. It always like that when it first starts. Even when I was doing my mandatory military service, I'd never seen so many guns. Okay, good. Carnoy, those are 1911 is right there. Is that a 8K47? Yeah, that was. Yeah, MP5. You love yours. Nice. Bleep, at least you got ammo. A lot of people have the guns, but no ammo. I got both. Do you have an AR? Yes, Candy, right there. And it's a 223 as well, Jesus. What's that? The most monthly package for Ukraine? AK-47s right there. Is there double barrel shotguns? Yes, those are. You selling? Nothing's for sale. Hellbirzite. That's a sniper right there. 338 Lapua. Static. I'm not sure what you're saying. Do you have a Desert Eagle? I don't. MP5 right there. Do you have a musket? Fezler right there. It's from 1840s. Yes, I have the Glock 20 Dutch. Can you make a video of hunting black bears? That depends if I get one. It'll be let's see, it's in springtime. No accuracy. What do you mean, booty? Boot squad. What is your favorite rifle to hunt whitetail deer? Michael, we're going to use our 30-30 for brush and our 270 for far distance. Remember when you said, Joy, you're live again? I'm not sure what you mean. Do you have a gun? Smith Wesson nickel. Bro, help. These lives are weird. They are, yeah. IWI Tavor. I don't have one. AK-47 is the only good weapon you have. You didn't see the other room, or did you not even see that? The MP5? Or all my revolvers? They're not out. Or my other shotguns that aren't out? Or my double barrels? No Desert Eagle. Boot, you're just jealous. Hey again, AR-57, AR-57. I don't have one of those. 338 Lupu is the longer gun. Yeah, that's the one that was over there. Is that a Norinco AK? Macy, no. It is a Norinco SKS is on the left and a Kalashnikov AK on the right. P90s, nope. 44 mag. Jesus, that lever action right there on the bottom right here is a 44 Magnum. Millie says, hell yeah. How many was MP5? Alex, I'd rather not say. It's your SIG P360 flat shooting. It's pretty good, Pez. It's a macro even. Let's see, your FN P90. Nope. Can you point out every 9mm? So that's a 9 there. And that blue one all the way to my P365 right there is a 9mm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 9mm pistols. I have my father's Mark II. Competition model. Unfortunately, can't shoot it due to it being set up right-handed. Oh, you're a lefty. Any revolvers? Brett, they're in the safe. I have 16 revolvers. Do you have an AR-10 308? I don't. Fezler, no P90s. I bet $5. Half of those things can't shoot. Crumpy, every single one in this room, but I think one currently doesn't shoot because I'm working on it. Or two of them, because I'm working on them. Like those are saying, oof, like, ugh. Is that a Bursa? No, that is a Makarov FEG PA63. Any revolvers? Yes, Asus. I got a whole bunch. Jeff, right there, MP5. Can anyone sell Russian AKA? You have to buy them yourself. Nothing's for sale. Do you have a rifle? I got lots of them. You'll say, Joe Live, put a 1 in your life if you're joining back. Oh, that, yeah. Oh, you do. What do you mean, cheap? Or the Titanic? Right there, Dutch, right there. How many? Alex, I said I'm not going to say. What's your favorite gun? Daniel, one of the ones on that are the favorite on the table would be that right there, Canic TTI Combat. MP5 goes brrr. That one doesn't. It doesn't have that feature. You should make a custom mod for the shotguns. Like you are ready for the zombie. Yep, I have always wanted mod. No, I can't, Wind Rider. You just came in here. I don't make people that first came in a mod. Like, subscribe, and share, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Eastern. Pinning that one. AK-74, I do not. Do I have an RPG? Nope. That's nice to have so much. Thanks, Jesus. Ashley, I'm not cheap. I think you're just jealous, so. More than 600 cheeseburgers. Oh, it was way more than 600 cheeseburgers. Avellino, we don't say that number here. Let's see here. Lost my feed and didn't hear you answer about Ruger brand of firearms. You never asked that one, actually. That one never came through. Security 9, I've never shot, or the Max 9. So I don't know. I hear they're pretty good, Rick. Here comes the bots. Yep. That's a lot of guns, sir. Yep. Tony, you're broke boy with a shrimp. Clips of 4, that explains why you're stuck in this channel. Just stopping by. Thanks, Drew. Hey, Seuss, I have a 3030 right there. It's a Taurus Rossi. It looks like a Marlin 336, but it's a Rio Grande. You have a big collection of AK-47s and all other kinds of guns. Just one AK right there. Just one AK. This is effing cool. What is that next to it? Of which, Alex, you can't, if you answer the question too vague and I don't get to the question right away because there's a lot of people, I won't know what you're talking about. Welcome back. Smith & Wesson. That's a Smith & Wesson right there. 2.0 bodyguard, and I have a 460 Magnum revolver in there. Guys, if you want to see all this stuff, a lot of it, me shooting it, check out my channel. What's the blue gun? Daniel, that is a Canik sketch. Nobody would touch you with a 10-foot pole. Are they real? Yes. You got an AK-47? Holden, yes, right there. Russian Redwood. I'm one of them. Let's see here. What's the total cost of your collection? I don't know. John Barrow, what's up? Goofy says, yo, hi, I'm back. Hi. Do you got a golden pistol? I don't. Please be polite, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Do I have an AK-67? No such thing, Clippy, I don't think. Good evening from Alabama. I do like 1911 that you have showing laying on the table. Yes, that's 1911. They're real, Ashley. They look cheap. You're just jealous. Not forbidden number, whatever that is. Need to become a gun YouTuber. You just got to be careful with them. That's where I was a haunted house. Oh, really? Any Berettas? Dutch, the only Beretta I have is that 10-gauge Beretta Silverhawk right there. 10-gauge shotgun from 1960s. I see you have a nice 1911. Thanks. Matheson's nice guns. What's the MP? And Wesson. I don't have an MP. That one's a 2.0 bodyguard. SKS is right there, not goo. By the way, what is the biggest gun you own? The biggest and heaviest, Mr. Tarantula Hawk, is that 338 Lapua right there. Other than standard black, what is your favorite color on polymer grips? FDE probably, or Dark Earth or something. Max 9 is okay, just a booger to take apart. Yes, nice man, thanks. Okay, Alex, favorite firearm in the collection? I don't really have a favorite. Smallest Ashley's not out. It's a little single shot 22. Hey, Seuss, we have one Glock. It's a Glock 20 right there. When you go on a trip, do you at least take a pistol? Allegedly, maybe, Jelly? Old dude, get the SKS. Yeah, I got one. Hello, where's Skittles? 0, he's outside. Love the 1911. Thank you. James says he's back. Then Ford, you took in sound cheap, so I don't want to hear it. AK-47. Arnold, yes. Right there. How are you? I'm doing good. Country says hi. You have a lot of money in ammo. Yeah, I do. ARs, Bentley are right there. There's a tan one straight up right there. Mostly has old surplus guns that couldn't hit a broadside of barn. YM, you talk like that, you will get banned. I know who you are. I only have 3 military surplus rifles, or is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 military surplus rifles, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Talk like that, you're going to get kicked out. I know who you are, so that's why I'm being as tough as I am with you, because you like bullying people. Jealous, thank you. Do I have a Colt 45 long in one of these? No, I don't. I have a 45 Colt pistol revolver. What's your favorite firearm in your collection? Devin, I don't really have a favorite. 5.7? Yes, I have 2 of them. I have 2 5.7s, an FN and a Rock, PSA Rock. Can you show the SK with the bayonet extended? Unfortunately, I can't touch the guns on lives. I can get you up close, but that's as best I can do. Got back from a haunted house. 9mm carbine. I don't have one. Trench loss is nice. Hey, Alchemist, what's up? None of people that are ugly and hateful in this out of control. Well, YM, I know who she is, or he, whatever the person is. You have the handheld one on the table or different guns. So I have shirts, all shorts, James. Let's see. Have you a haunted? Nope. Hey, what's up, Alex? You cannot touch firearms. Correct. How do you feel about the 2.0 bodyguard? Palmetto ballistics. I love that thing. Show me your best pistol. Nice guns you have. What he say? Yeah. EV Doom. That's one of my best pistols right there. Actually, these 3. The Canik TTI Combat, the Canik Sketch, and the Thesis Double Stack. What years are the lever actions? Matthew, the lever actions is, that one is from 70 something. This is from 1895. That one's from 1805. Sorry, 1905, 1904, and that one's a modern one from 2023, I think. 4570s, I don't have any. What do you do for a living to afford the guns you got? I'm a handyman. I'm my own boss. Ford is just a little kid who plays COD in time and said, I'm not at the game. It's not real. Do you have double barrel shotguns? Rebecca, yes. All sorts. I have 9 double barrel shotguns in total. What's your opinion on 9mm Canic? Evo Kello? I have 2 of them. I love Canic 9mm. Meant 4570. Don't have one. Hi again. What's up, Indeed? My boyfriend wants the replica pistol of Doc Holliday. That'd be cool. This man is tough. You're so awesome with the used collection. Thank you. Kind of reminds me of Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Kello says hi. Zay says hi. What's the smallest one you have right now? Ashley, I can't get to it. It's a little 22. It's in a lockbox. I can't get to it. Love the blue sketch. Thank you, James. Yes, the blue one is a Canic sketch. Yes, they're Turkish. Yeah, the Thesis is Turkish, and the Canics are Turkish. And this one's a PSA. Those Turkish? I can't remember. Maybe they're U.S. I've got an Enders Royal Double Barrel Service 12 gauge model, $18.99. Nice, Alan. You should buy SMGs. They're kind of hard to get, buddy, especially transferables, and they're expensive. Yeah, it does look animated, James. Oldest gun, Diane, is right there. It's a Kentucky hunting rifle, percussion cap from 1840s. Like the color of the Thesis double stack. The gray color, yeah, it's pretty nice. Canics are amazing. I went from an FM Tactical with rounds from ADCA, but I love them Canics. Yep. Hello. Hey, Zane, welcome back. How much is your single shot rifle? Nothing's for sale. Yo, I was here a week ago. Hey, Purple, welcome. Kyle says, rifles. I got a lot of them. Ghost says, what's up? Is that a government 1911? Yes, it's the mil spec 1911 A1. So technically, I guess the government. Go to Zombie Apocalypse Pistol. Never been there. I mean, there's a place, a gun shop here called Apocalypse, but that's not where I'm at. It's a little different. Let me get one. You got to buy one yourself. LWRC or 1911. Not sure. Mason, there's a 1911 right there. Semi revolver. My revolvers aren't out today. Go buy one yourself somewhere else. Nothing's for sale. I mean, I like that you have out right now. Oh, that I have out right now? That's a 25. That's a 25. And then the rest are 22s. Let's see, I mean, someone is selling my 3.666 Wolf Ruger with $600 scope for the Ruger condition. 5.9 with Apex screw trigger took me a while away from mechanic. The 5.9s are nice. 5.9s. Ashley, research up 20 mag Black Widow. That's the smallest. I actually have one. Dutch. I have a Black Widow. It's a revolver, so it's not out. But the thing about the Black Widow, it has a bigger handle. AA Juna, I have a Glock 20, not a 17. It's right there at the 10 mil. One American 180. What's your best sight? Not sure what you mean, Zane. I have a lot of, what do you call it? I like Vortex sights. Have you decided on the giveaway yet? You must have not been watching my shorts, Jameson, because I posted a short on it. What we're giving away. The day I don't have yet, but. Rama sub, I love the armory. Also, I love lever actions, man. Also, one more question. What's your favorite lever action rifle you own? Matt, it would be this one right here. It's a little behind on the questions because there's a lot of people. That is a hexagon barrel Winchester model 92 from 1895. It's my oldest lever action. It's chambered in 3220. So you asked that twice. I'll already answer to you. What have you hunted? Dove, we're going to do deer. We're going to have a bear coming up. I've done coyotes, squirrels. We got a bear coming up too. Got a Glock 19 drum. Night Atlas. Hi says Chrysler. Hi says Chill. Mike says hi. Is Yo 22 Magnum your smallest gun? No Dutch. It's a 22 single shot. Yo bro, do you have a pistol with the deadly SMG switch auto? No, I don't. Do you have an Ithaca shotgun or a Browning A5? I don't, not glue. Do you have a Corcano? I don't, Charlie. Do you have a light blue Glock? Chrysler, you already know that one. Well, it's not a Glock. Glock doesn't make blue guns. That's a Canic sketch. My worst gun? Chill Broccoli is right there. It's a Larson 25 ACP. I'll donate. Just send me to some with barrel filed out in the serial number 2. XNQ, that's against the law. How often should you clean a 1911? I clean mine like every fourth shot. I mean, every fourth outing. What's your newest gun? Zane, that's the blue one. That one's from 2025. What's your first gun ever? Jamison, it's in the safe. It's a bolt action 22 Savage Mark II. What was the black one on the right? Depends where I was sitting at the time, Thomas, because depending where you're at when you ask it. No Ithaca shotguns. Show me one of your newest guns. I already pointed to it. That blue one right there. Let's see. Trump works a 14-hour day, then plays 18 holes in a golf. What's your heaviest gun? Mr. Dang It's Bobby is my 338 Lapua. That thing weighs like 20 pounds. Dare Droluf Allah right there, MP5. Blue Chick, what's up? Cody says hi. What's the worst gun? I already said that one. Yeah, he's giving the range bag. Have Vortex rounds on my EDC. Yo, let me get a Glock. Nothing's for sale, Roblox. Let me get a Glock. Roblox, quiet. Kaysen, I already said what my oldest one. M14s, they don't have one. Ranger, welcome, buddy. Do you have any guns? Yeah, because I don't see any. Ace, you're funny. Ace has 2 dogs. He's hilarious. Can you show me the quality of the iron sights? I can't pick anything up. Well, this is so cool, not gonna lie. Thanks, Bentley. What's the worst Glock? I'm not sure. I only have one. Nice guns. Hey, thanks, Tony. Hi, Elijah. Damn, dude, nice table out. Is this pre-recorded? No, it's not. See? Bro, I just realized some breaks in and out. You grab the sketch, the person's going to be like, that's not real, and then you shoot and they piss themselves. This is my second time around stream. Thanks, James. Why you buy a High Point? Charlie, I didn't. Never bought one. A lot of guns. Damn, wow. Do you have an MP40? I don't, Griffin. Show me one of your snipers. Rebecca, it's right there. 338 Lapua. You're looking at it right there. You're a reseller. No, Matt. I buy them. They're my own. Not pre-recorded. Answered all my questions. Right. I'm trying my best to read all of them, but it's a little behind. 69 in the chat, so. Can you see my name, Elvis? Unfortunately, Alexandro, it's not. It's not showing it. Ace has 2 guns. My favorite on 2 dogs. My favorite on the table is right there. It's a Canik TTI Combat. It's my favorite because, for one, it's probably the most expensive I paid for a handgun. But it also is one of the best ones I have all around. Donate PPs to the homeless like they do food and cameras. He only has one real gun and off screen. Yeah, it's right here. That's the real gun right there, the Nerf gun. All the rest are fake. Hell yeah, this is USA. Jeremy, it is. Wish I discovered you earlier. You're amazing. Thank you. Real guns. Yes, Jess. You a nutcase. Why so much? Matthew, I asked the question, why so little? We ever show all of your guns? No, a video. What do you mean, Aiden? On a regular video? Aiden, eventually I will. I want to have a shootout of all of them that are fireable. What's your name? It's Jerome. Rex says, wow. Troika's Troy. Natty says, hi. Back in the day in Troy. There we go. Thou shalt flight. Europe here. Can you buy any weapons in the USA like a United States Marine Corps M27 or any M2? Rager. Those are full autos, and those are really hard to find in the first place. Plus, you have to get special licensing, and some states don't allow any. Any shotguns? Griffin. I have 3 pumps in the safe, a semi-auto 12 there, a bolt-action 12 there, a 10, a 12, a 12, a 12, a 12, a 10, a 10, a 12, a 12, a 16, a 10, a 410, and 2 9mm rimfire Flowbirds. No RPGs. Do you have a DB9? I don't. I hear they're pretty good, Jacob. I'd rather get a RXM, though. My man, what's up? Thou shalt flight. Adrian says yes. Why so serious? What's up, Dutch? Nice ACP. Yeah, why do you have so few guns? Good question. Hey, Dutch. Can you say my name, Hector? Hey, Hector. My cuz got 89 gun pumps and more. Nice. Aileen? Do you have a drum mag? I have one indeed. It's for the SKS. It's right there. I will never comprehend this. Yeah, Matt. It's sad that other countries used to have all this, but they don't anymore. They outlawed them, and then now, like your country, they're trying to outlaw knives because the violence is in knives now instead of guns, since they couldn't get guns. Now the violence is in knives, and they're trying to outlaw knives. Do you have any gold pistols? No. Jacob says, cool. How many guns do you have in total? I'm not sure, Ace. 90, 80? I don't know. Hey, losing power here. I'm going to call it a night. Have a good one. See you, Bear. Thanks for dropping by. God damn, you got a sniper. Yep. No M4 combats. Can you spill the AK-47? It's right there. It's a Kalashnikov. Daily carry, home defense. Mark, daily carry is my 2.0 bodyguard, Smith & Wesson, or my 365. Home defense is whatever I decide to grab. What's your favorite gun in your whole army? I don't really have a favorite gun, Jacob. I like your guns. Thank you, Mohammed. Handgun spill. Dutch says, why supposed to hear yes again? Can you show close-up on blue one? Kylan Beth, sure. Let me get you out there. You're on a stand here, so. What animals do you hunt? A few of them, Diane. We're doing a whitetail mid-November. My rarest gun's not out, Aiden. It's a little 22. Freak, nothing's for sale. I shoot both, indeed. Mostly 9mm FMJs, though, for practice. Panic, right there. Panic DesertArmoryAndMore, 1911. One for me. Marlon says they sub. Thanks. Do you have a sniper? Mohammed, right here. Do you have any Colt Pattersons? Cosmic, no, I have 2 Colt police positives in the safe. AWM spill. MiG, I don't even know what that is. What kind was your first gun? Ace has 2 dogs. It's a bolt action 22 by Savage Arms, Mark II. It's inside the safe. Got it when I was 18. Most expensive gun would be one of my, either my shotgun, my double barrel, or my Lapua 338 sniper. Jameson, I'm neither. Nothing is for sale. Correct. I want one of those lever actions. Griffin, they're not for sale. Those guns are beautiful. Thank you. Hunting sniper. That would be the only one I have. That would work really good for moose, bear. Well, coyote would take them out big time. Elk. Elephant, probably even. What's up, Samuel? What kind of guns do you have? All sorts, Muhammad. Do you have nuclear? No. Guns are so beautiful, they're almost like fake. They're real. Are you militia? No, I'm not. Or military. Dang, man, you are stuck. Thanks. Well, nice guess, drum mag. Here, cat on really. Mag is pinned to only hold 5. Mine's not pinned. I was able to take out it. And currently, see, it used to have... Well, there's my Black Widow. I do have it in here. It used to have that one in it. And I took it out to put the 25 or 30 round or whatever that thing is. If you heard about bursts coming from a country. Yes, I do. 7. I have. Have you ever thought about getting a firearm? Mr. King, once or twice I did. What's your favorite gun? Don't really have a favorite, Walker Miller. Are you Army? I'm not Miggy. What gun is the best for hunting? That depends what you're shooting, Angeli. AK-47's right there, Ariel. No, I'm not military, Alejandro. Glock G3. I don't have one, Samuel. Why so, Max? It's perfectly legal. I have a couple red dots. The AR-15 has a red dot on it. 2 of my pistols do. And then up on the table, these 2 boxes up there are going to be used for my 2 sketches. Or my 2 Canics, sorry. The blue one and the TTI Canic sketch beside it. Yeah, they're really cool. Thank you. My friend is asking if you're gay. No, I'm not. Straight as a rail. No, that's a weird question. Are you ex-military? I'm not. Mr. King, what's your favorite gun? Walker, I don't really have one. Is that sniper 50 cal? Griffin, no, it's 338 Lapua. Samuel, the AK-47 is right there. Are you ready for the end of the world? Maybe, Jameson. Can you see the revolvers? They're not out today, Miggy. I have 16 revolvers. Only 1 is out. That little teeny one, I just had it setting up there because I was got a part for it to work on it. Right gun? No, like a street sweeper? I don't have one of those. How was my day? Pretty good, buddy. AR-15. It does have a 3x zoom on it, Dutch. It has a 3x magnifier on the back end of it. Just an average American. Yep. Let's see, guys. I'm trying to catch up to the chat, but you guys keep talking. I can't catch up. I'm doing good, Jameson. Kedem says, hi. What state you live in? Andreas, I live in southern Arizona. Miggy, I have some knives, yes. What's the 3rd lever action down from the top? So, 1, 2, 3. That one is a Model 92, chambered in 2520. Made in early 1900s. To whom this has the privilege of triggering, I'm very proud to. There we go, Dark. Any big loop levers? I do not, Brody. I can see your striker. You mean sniper? Right there. It's amazing to see how many people don't know a thing about guns in the comment. Yeah, I know. It's interesting. Maybe you like Chinese food, but what do you like in it? And Chinese food? I love Chinese food. No autos, boss. Pistol blow up in my hand and also destroy the front sight. Sorry, indeed. Good to hear your throat. Sounding great. Hey, Eric. Give me a gun. No, thank you. You got to get an MP7. Those are expensive, the real ones. Guns per 100 people. This dude got half of them. Sammy, no, he don't do that. Hey, man, hope you're having a good Friday. Pretty good, Bray. TF for clown shoes. Let's go, all my fellow Rebel 2A supporters. Bray, that is a Ruger Precision Rifle, 338 Lapua. Sally asked the question, we need one more, right? Do I not need more? Mike, mil surplus. I have the Tuckeroff right here from 54. We have a Mosin right there. I mean, a Mauser and a Mosin and a 303 British, Lee Enfield, and a Norinco SKS. How long have you been collecting? Or how long have you been doing YouTube? Guys, thanks for entering the chat. 69 of you in the chat. I've been doing YouTube shorts for about 3 months and lives for 4, I think. I mean, 2. Lives for about 2. Cracker Resident Evil. Which end do the mental things come out? The barrel. Do you have an M14? I do not. Lady says she's ATF. Right. Do you look up... Robert, how could I? I've been on the live. How could I look up CIWSs? I've been on the live with you. Do you ready for an apocalypse? We'll see. Marin says, hi. Hey, buddy. Can you show us your shoes? There's my shoes, guys. I got piggy foot today. None of them went to the market. See, they're all there. That was $10 to do feet pics, by the way. You're from Cali. Yep, I used to live there, and I own about half of the amount of guns you do, but for California, I'm confused. The gun nut. Consider gun nut. Big Ping, I used to about have half of these when I lived there. Is that wood? Yeah. Is that HK or a GSG? Rick, this is not an HK or a GSG. Well, take that back. It's half HK. The internals are all HK. The rest is Century Arms. Do you have a 5.7? I do. Frasa GG. These two are 5.7s on the end. That's an FN. That's a PSA Rock. Favorite color gun? Not sure. Probably FDE. Got my own shotgun. It's brown and also a pink Panda Bear bow. There you go, Marian. How much does it cost? Samuel, nothing's for sale. What SIG is that? That one's 365 and that one's the M18. You ever use a Graves Almo 15 AR-15 trigger? I haven't, Gary. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Niganigusiks. Nigasiks. Have a great weekend. Got to bounce. We know why you want a shout out, buddy. I'm proud to be an American. Thanks, waiters. Can I get a shout out? We already said your name, and we already know what you're trying to make us say. Any foreign imports from the 90s? Velvet, Daewoo, HK, etc. No, I don't, Mike. Marina says, hi. This I'm sending out to any ATF members. I have a toilet you girls can clean. Let's ride, Rangers. Let's load out. Yeah, they are expensive, real M14s. One of the best carrier firearms out there. If you know, you know. Feet Finder. Appreciate your spawning. I try my best. Not the grippers. Yeah. Ready for Civil War? I don't know. Nice doggies. Yeah. They're piggies. Can I get a shout out? Niggin. No. Zombie Apocalypse. Maybe. We collect a lot of stuff for Band of 90s. Nice, Mike. I was on a different live stream. Civil War 2.0. Which one tastes the best? You're funny. Ah, FN. Yes, right here on the end. Right there. FN 5.7. This guy needs kicked out. He just won't shut up. Opinion on Beretta 92 FS. Husky. Beretta 92 models are very nice. Drop test loaded the P320 for 7K subs. Rick, I have done a lot of the tests to make sure mine doesn't do it. I have not dropped it because I don't want to break it. Because it's in very nice shape. Do you like the Doom games? Robert, I've never played games. Computer games. See you next stream. Just sub. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Hey, I caught up, guys. I caught up. Whew, I can catch a breath now. I gotta get something to drink. Be right back. Alright, we are back. How to get a drink of water. What's up, Yarudu fan? Shake 12, I don't. Is copper valued at $80 because I took it to jewelry? He said it's worth it and it's perfect condition. Oh, that copper chunk? Dropped it, and the only way to know is the SIG should be able to go through like a football and be good for a price of SIGs. I know, right? Anything I can do to my Diamondback that would allow me to put a suppressor on it without blowing it up? Ricky, depends where you live. If it's able to have one, might be in a restricted state. There we go, guys. We're going to open up a green tea with the ginseng and honey. Let's see here. I can understand why you skipped me. I actually never saw it, buddy. Whoops. It didn't come through, my friend. It'll do that. YouTube will kick them out. Do you have any Full Metal Jacket 25 ACP? I do, Naruto. I do. Some with FNs to be, they're expensive. Yeah, that was not cheap. Totally put your safety off, put your finger on trigger and point at the camera. Yeah. I don't know if Big Daddy's Unlimited still sells ammo. Almo 15s, but it's one of faster triggers and needs to say 30 rounds in 2 seconds fast. Wow, that's pretty fast. Thing is, you do that on YouTube and they're going to ban you. They'll say you had a full auto. Yep, they will. How much is a 50 BMG bullet? Just a bullets because I want to reload them. I have no idea. I've never bought any. I bought like an old junky one that was emptied out at a swap meet so I could have it for my collection. Yeah, I was just talking with someone the other day and they were doing a video and they said they were using a full auto and they weren't. It was a regular trigger. It wasn't even FRT and they pulled them. Tactical Llama is what it was. Jordan, I'd rather just get an FRT and before they're banned, and then I don't have to pay a lot. Speaking of FRTs, with donations from the chat, which we haven't got one this one, did we? I don't think so. Or the one before, we just got a Jewel. We're using the donations to get a TX22 Taurus for the channel. And then we're putting an FRT in it. Fun fact, one of the manufacturers of the MG42 was Steyr of the famous AUG. Huh. Pro 50 BMG seems so unworth it for a AR-15 lower for DG is still like 4K. Oh yeah, where you do the lower separate from the upper. Like it's registered as 2 serial numbers. Tactical Civilian has one like that. It's by Big Kahuna, I think. Or one of them he has is by Big Kahuna. That's some good tea. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. We have memberships for $1.99 a month. The special stuff for that is you get more in-depth detail of the firearms and some other stuff. We also have the super chat, super stickers, super gifts, and we also have shorts of shooting, shorts of hiking, exploring mines. We have long format of some of that stuff too, so check it out, guys. If you like this type of stuff, maybe you don't like guns, but you like outdoors. I do outdoor stuff too. Big Kahuna is like 6. Okay, just popped in Ken live stream, and he has 100 and something viewers. He must have started back up. Did he start up a second one? I wonder, because normally you don't have 100 and something except when you first start out. The way the algorithms are right now. Because he started right before I did, about 5 minutes before I did, the first live, but I'm sure he started another one out. Oh, they do that all the time. Yeah, they're starting it right now, as you can tell. Yeah, he started a second one. He had to have. Let's see here. Yep, because I'm only 39 minutes in, almost 40. and it shows only 29 people. Longest pistol, I think the longest one is, well, that is the longest one. Let's see here. Bro, YouTube has to chill out. They give you a strike just for having a cleaning rod to point on the guns. It wasn't a strike, it was a warning. Another time they said I touched a gun and I was like not even in the area when I got it. No, it's not actually, because it's semi-automatic. When I moved to America, can you be my landlord? Like algorithms, etc. I know, Justin, they're crazy. $69 likes, 33 in the chat. Can you touch them? Nope, we can't. Not on lives. On short formats and regular films, you can. So basically, if you're behind the camera and you're not facing towards your area, you can rack the gun. Naruto, possibly or allegedly. Who knows? How big is a 1911 on the table? Oh, that's a full size. I think it's a 5-inch barrel. Should I get a PS Dagger? Yeah, they're good, Bree. They're very good guns, I hear. Yeah, it's a full size. It's a mil spec. Really nice trigger on it for being factory. Like the take back is really nice. I didn't realize that until I was checking out the other day when I was shooting it. I think my dad has that one. This one, a lot of them look like this, the mil spec. This one's a Springfield Armory. It's an A1 mil spec. And that thing kicks when you try to shoot the thing. Maybe. I don't think so, but should I put the wood back in my Yugoslavia SKS? Ricky, of course. That's the way to do it. Don't bubba it and put plastic on it. That's bubbying. Bubbying one. Put plastic on them. Do you have a butterfly knife? I don't, Robert. I have my Colt G 1911. Nice. Oldest gun I have, Owen, is the cap and ball down there. XCN officer, sorry about that. Well, now I have 2 chunks of metal, copper, and lead. Have you ever shot a 6-shot round palm pistol? Clinton, I have not. Those are kind of hard to find and expensive, those palm pistols. Second smallest gun. Second smallest is probably that one right there. It's a 25 ACP Jennings. Show us one of those aim gun pistol things. What do you mean, Steven? Steve? You ever going to find a 50 BMG? I don't know if I'll get one or not. Owen, my biggest gun is this one. 338 Lapua Ruger Precision Rifle. It weighs about 20 pounds altogether. It's for long distance, like a sniper. My favorite from your collection is Cattleman. That one's not out today. That was out yesterday. That revolver that looks like a... Yeah, it's a Cattleman something. I don't know. Something of the sort. Alexandros. No, I don't. I JB welded a little Picatinny to my Russian SKS stock so I could put on a Surefire light. Didn't want to bubba it, but here in Canada, that's the best I can have when Blake hits a fan. That's true, Jordan. That's true. At least they still allow those, the SKSs, because they're actually a good gun. You know the trip type wire of alarm system you put in 12 gauge blank? This guy on YouTube and me and him did a science experiment with you and you can pull it. Naruto, unfortunately, if you do that on your property, you can be charged for putting booby traps. You're not allowed to put booby traps in your property. Do you have a tracer rounds? I don't. Pretty sure you have a Colt 40 from Madam Cattleman. I don't. I have a 45 Colt Cattleman. It looks like a single action army, but I think it's a Cattleman. It's got the wood handles. It's the Cimarron. Biggest and smallest round. Smallest round I have is a 22 CB short. My biggest is a 10 gauge or the 338 Lapua. How old do you have to be to shoot like a small gun? Well, to shoot one would be up to your parents, probably, Steve. Do you have Red Dead Redemption? I don't. Boom boom. Bro, why don't we get charged for putting booby traps on our own? Why do you get charged? That's just how it is, Naruto. You're not allowed to set booby traps your own property. It's considered trespassing, but somehow the trespasser has more say in it, even though he's breaking the law, than you do if you put a booby trap. That's just how it is, unfortunately. It's the law. In that respect, to me, the law is off. You're defending your property. If you got a sign that says no trespassing. I'm 35, Alexandros. I'm 35. 35 años. Yeah, but it isn't even legal because my dad fired 2 shots up in the air. Who knows, Naruto? Yeah, they do. You don't want to do it for them. When I get a job, I will give you money to get a Desert Eagle. That'd be nice. No Barretts, Robert. I don't own any Barretts. They're expensive. Barretts are pricey. They're kind of like FNs. They're really expensive. You're paying a lot for the name. Well, that was down the hatch. All gone now, my green tea. Yeah, but can those bullets come down and kill somebody? Oh, they shooting in the air? Oh, they could. Yeah, I have the 1 FN, and that thing was 1,200 cheeseburgers. Excuse me. It's my favorite drink. I really like these. These Arizona green teas with the ginseng and honey. They do have a little caffeine in them. I don't know how much, though. Can't drink green tea out of the cans. It tastes weird in the can to me. The long can Arizona tastes better. These were on sale at Safeway, so I got a pack of them. The big ones are cheaper because you get them for $1 a piece. Well, they might be. I'm not sure. You can get them straight from the motherland. No, actually not. It's the funniest thing. I don't know if you know this, but Arizona tea is not made in Arizona. They're made in Woodbury, New York. See? Arizona Beverage, US LLC, Woodbury, New York. So it's kind of weird. Pretty good, Alex. You're not made in Arizona. That's what's the crazy thing about it. About fighter jets. I don't have any. Never been in a fighter jet that was flying. I've been on them at air shows and stuff, but not while it's flying. You should get a VR and play Arizona Sunshine. What's that? I know what a VR is. Currently on school bus, ride home from football game, we lost. Missy, you must be in another country? Or no, you were playing late at night maybe. Missy the lab. Because nobody would buy New York tea. True that. If it said New York tea, it wouldn't be bought. Welcome back, Sims. I forget what your actual name is. YouTube's doing the handle, channel handle, not the YouTube name. Yeah, High School Friday Night Lights. There you go. We're at 7:54 over here. Only 15 in the chat. Got to fly a plane when I was a kid. You was scared as bleep. Yeah, probably. You should really try a VR shooter, the best free training out there. Huh. That or Mantis, right? The Mantis trigger that you stick in your pistols. Eating strawberry ice cream. It's so good. Stop it, Matthew. Stop it. Aww, if it was cookie dough, it'd be even better. Or Moose Tracks from Safeway. Like the double chocolate Moose Tracks. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, cookie dough is really good too. Honestly, vanilla is good by itself and put chocolate on it. Drizzle some chocolate on it. It'll be good. Screen went black again. Let's see. It's Bart Sims. Didn't know I have a handle. Yeah, what it is, Mr. Bart Sims, the last few days, today and yesterday, YouTube is using your YouTube handle instead of your channel name, which is what you put on. You can change them to match, but it's a little bit hard to find that. Excuse me. VR shooting is nothing like real life. I'm sure it's not. VR with tons of realistic games. None of them actually are realistic. Realistic, allegedly. Matt says I'm eating the one with the strawberry vanilla and chocolate. Neapolitan. Yeah, chocolate by itself, and that one gets the flavors get a little contaminated, in my opinion. Neapolitan ice cream. They taste all a little different because they kind of mix. Some states you can use the tripwire alarm system, but other states consider them booby traps. Yes. I would say most states would probably say that, yeah, they're considered a booby trap, even though it's your property. Size of the bullet on the A10 Thunderbolt is crazy big for bullets and shoots crazy fast. Oh, yeah. Something like that. What about Tennessee? I'm not sure. Jelly, welcome back. I'm back. Again. I'm back again. We're back again, back again. Since I was 8, my dream has always been to live in Arizona surrounded by guns I bought. Nice. Tennessee laws are good. Man, in California, you can't even set animal traps. Like, I know you can do, like, live traps, gas, because I used to do that there, but you talk about, like, a foot trap with the jaws. What's the size of the bullet for the sniper? Let me see if I got one sitting out here. Yeah, I got one over here. Jelly. So there's a 7.62 by 39 in that iron, that steel case. That's like what an AK shoots or an SKS. The one beside it is a 338 Lapua. Do you have a Red M9? I don't. I would love to get one day. Who was that guy who was shooting a high caliber rifle, I think 44 Magnum, and it blew up on him? I'm not sure, miss. Matt says, do you like chocolate chip? Yeah, I do, but not the mint. I'm not a mint guy. I'll eat the Andes candies, but not ice cream, not that much. It's definitely something that people should do their own research on. Yeah. Jelly, we have the 500 Magnum, so that is a 50 cal, but we do not have a 50 BMG or a 50 AE, which is a Desert Eagle. Hate chocolate chip mint ice cream. Yeah, I like chocolate chip, but not the mint part. Kentucky Ballistics has his rifle blow up on him. Yeah, that was a 50 BMG with slap rounds that were extra spicy and blew up. He had to stick a thumb in it. Stick a thumb in it. Thanks, guys, for showing up to Desert Armory More. There's 25 of you in here. We do more than just gun lives. We do shooting. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking. We show some of our work that I do as a handyman. If you like that stuff, subscribe, double tap the screen. We have a hunt coming up mid-November. If you want to see that, definitely turn them notifications on. We already did some dove this year. Currently, it's quail season. I have a bear in the spring coming up, bear hunt. Hopefully, we can get something. And I put in for javelina. See if we'll get that. We also have memberships for $1.99 a month. Just try it tomorrow, bro. Change your life. Try what? Oh, the chocolate chip. That dude is richer than my dreams. Let's see. Kentucky Ballistics or me? Mac 10's illegal in Michigan. Yeah, probably. War Thunder is my favorite. Oh, yeah, I've heard of those ones. Tanks and warships and fighter jets. Yeah, I've heard of those ones. You hate mint chocolate chip. I eat mint chocolate chip. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's get this guy to 10,000 subscribers. Feed him EDC one of these days. We're more than halfway there, my friend. No grenades or Garans. Nada. Let's see. I saw this video about a guy went missing after trying to explore the M cave. Yes, I have listened to that one numerous times. A new one came out showing what they think happened. Went there the first time and got an unsettling feeling from it, and he went there the second time and was never seen again. I have seen that one over and over, Missy, as well as the new one that came out about what they think that happened to him. Came out about 6 months ago, maybe. I've had some Riemann 44 mag cases split upon firing. Never saw one blow up. I have coyotes in my sights. 7mm ammo magazine. Mag. There you go, Robertster. I really want to try my 338 Lapua on a coyote. There'd be hardly anything else left. You ever get creeped out in a mine? I did. One time I was in a mine way up in the mountains. I was in there by myself. I didn't have my dog with me. And, yeah, Bray, he must be. If you get good YouTube views, you do make decent money. I'm not there yet. One time I went to this mine and I guess got this weird feeling, and so I got out of there real quick. What's the sharpest knife you have? Jelly. I have some that shave. I sharpened them myself. What do you use for a zombie apocalypse? Edgar, I would use my 357. I mean my AK-47, and I would use a 12 gauge shotgun and a 9 mil probably. Love watching World War II Relic Hunters since a couple PPSH is pulled from the mud. Oh, I have seen those, Jackum. Makarov. We've got a Makarov right there, by the way. Jake Makarov. Edgar Gonzalez says hi. Hey, buddy. They are all sharper than you can imagine. Some are. Where's that? This one right here. There's this one right here. That's a T-handle. Oh, hopefully I don't say that was a gun part. That was a knife, YouTube. It was a knife. I'm just thinking it looks like a charging handle. Makes me want to stop the live so I don't drop it off. I shouldn't have showed that. That one's pretty sharp. Ugh. Yeah, they might pull it just because of that. I just realized, where does the flavor strawberry ice cream come from? It's not real, so it's not real strawberries. Can you buy jets in the game, but it's real expensive to pay $8 for a Hornet? If you shoot a coyote with the 3-layer Lapua, it probably skin the poor guy alive. Won't even need to bring a knife. Just peel it back. I've watched a couple videos of people try to get him with 50 cals. One of them just did. He just redid the video. He tried it the first time, didn't get any. And the second time, they finally had it sighted in properly, and he got one. It was a knife, YouTube. Take me word for it. Yeah, it's a knife. It looks like a charging handle, though. Can you hunt for a Yeti? Some places, Jelly, actually say that you cannot hunt Bigfoot. A lot of states will say that. Doesn't make sense. You can show a gun, but can't touch it. It makes no sense, Missy. But on shorts, you can, and on long format. So then where does the flavor come from? Who knows? It's legal to hunt for Bigfoot, right? Some states it's not, actually. It'll say it in there. I don't know about my hunting book, but some of their hunting stuff will say that. Because if it's like an actual weird person, they don't want them being offed, right? I did not know that. Oh, yeah. Oh, does that mean you did it already? Shh. Shh. Don't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone if you don't. I won't tell anybody if you will. Okay? Shh. It'll be our little secret. Okay? Yeah, we're all good. Then can you hunt for an elk? We could if you get a tag. It's kind of hard to get an elk tag here in Arizona. Even though we have some of the world's biggest elk. We have some big, huge trophy elks. Must be some people can record murder on live or off people. I don't know. Not on lives, obviously. I might leave because I got to go to sleep. I'll be stopping here in about 3 minutes. Good show. Gonna go to bed. CUW, Mr. Sims, Bart Simpsons. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you showing up. Excuse me. Yeah, see you guys. Yeah, here in a couple minutes I'll stop myself. What do you do when you're in the bathroom and there's a tarantula? We have tarantulas here, but if you have a tarantula that came inside, you have a pretty big hole in your house. I wouldn't do anything. I don't mind tarantulas. Because of a trip. Okay. Have a safe trip, Schneider. Robert Schneider. By the way, I have a 5.77 Schneider by Lee Enfield made in Nepal behind me from 1860s. It's a really long rifle. It's like my second longest rifle. I have my bathroom full of baby spiders right now. I think I have 2 in my bathroom, honestly. They help out with the flies, because I have so many flies this time of year. It's not even funny. Keep vacuuming them and they come back. You vacuum them while they're alive, you're like, I've done that so many times. Try to suck them up while they're going through the air. It looks hilarious. I have a pet tarantula. He wouldn't hurt anybody. Yeah, most of them are fine. I pick them up in the wild. I pet them. My dad used to collect them, and he'd sell them to a research place in Tucson. He'd get $1 a piece. He bought a 12-string guitar for $500 by selling 500 of them when he was like a mid-teen. Yeah, he vacuumed the web. See you, Robert. See you, Roberto. Roberto. This stabbing knife's called a undercover, made in China by United Cutlery. But yeah, this thing's really sharp. It used to shave. I don't know if it still does. Maybe. I think there's a couple hairs coming up. Couple. Yeah, see you later, buddy.
See you later, my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. I say goodbye. You say goodbye too. Long time, long time. You go long time, long time.
Why is it so tight?
Something wrong. Why so wrong? Why so crooked?
Only seen one wild tarantula. Oh, they have them all the time walking across the roads here, even in Cali. If you're out on a trail, do you prefer a fixing blade or a pocket knife? Out on a trail, I have a pocket knife usually. I don't have it on me. Sometimes I'll have that switchblade right there, out the front. And then I usually have either that 10 mil right there or that 9 mil right there. That's why it's a little scuffed up, because I take that one hiking with me a lot. That one's usually on my side and open carry when I'm hiking. Let's see, you got free from a case. Uh-oh. I use a red rider on the hobo spider and brown recluse we get inside. You could also use those salt splatter guns or those Orby guns. Let's see here. Yeah, my dad had a whole bunch of tarantulas get out when he was collecting them. They got loose in the house one time. A hobo spider. I forget what those ones are. Anyways, probably gonna... Oh, there's a Nerf gun. Yeah, I've tried that before. Probably gonna sign out, guys. Appreciate you coming to Desert Armory and More. Be the end of the live streams for tonight. 2 1 hours is fine for me tonight. So I have one plaster on the ceiling I need to clean up. A splatter. Oh, from the Nerf gun hitting it. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. It means a lot to me to come to the channel. I think we got maybe 60 subscribers in total. We're probably going to lose 35 or 50 of those. Last night we lost 50. We gained 100, lost 50. That's how the game is. You usually lose half what you got. I don't know. Anyways, just my opinion. I think 301 mag is solid EDC option. Haha. I do, Ricky. I do. I am a believer. But guys, thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. We hope to be live again tomorrow, 6 to 6:30, somewhere around there. Tomorrow, 6 to 6:30 p.m. Arizona time. Hope to see you soon. And God bless. Have a blessed day, blessed rest of your life, wherever you're at in life. And a blessed church service on Sunday. Well, that's not tomorrow, but the next day, I guess. But see you then, guys. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Instead, trust God in those times of uncertainties. Ask Him for help, and He will shine light on your pathway. And remember, too, that through Jesus Christ is the only way to salvation. Thank you all. Till next time, Desert Armory More out. Love you guys. Bye.